let's say we want to graph sine of x. So sine of x is the height at any point on the unit circle. So remember, x is our angle, and sine of x is our y coordinate. So at 0, an angle of 0, we have a height of 0. At a height of pi over 6, or at an angle of pi over 6, we have a height of 1/2. At pi over 4, we have a height of 1 over square root of 2. At angle pi over 3, we have a height of square root of 3 over 2. And at angle pi over 2, we have a height of 1. And now we're going to just pick a few more points. So at 3 pi over 4, we have a height of 1 over square root of 2. At pi, we have a height of 0. At 5 pi over 4, we have a height of negative 1 over square root of 2. At 3 pi over 2, we have a height of negative 1. At 7 pi over 4, we have a height of negative 1 over square root of 2. And then we get back to 2 pi, we have a height of 0. So we are graphing, our x-axis is our angle, and y is our sine of x. So at 0, we have 0. At pi over 6, we have 1/2. At pi over 4, we have a half, or 1 over square root of 2. At pi over 3, we have square root of 3 over 2. At pi over 2, we have 1. And then we're going to start going down. At pi, we're at 0. And then we have 5/4 pi is negative 1 over square root of 2. 3/2 pi is negative 1. 7/4 pi is negative 1 over square root of 2. And 2 pi is back at 0. So we're going to connect these, and that's going to give us our graph of sine. And of course, we could keep going around this unit circle, and we would keep getting these same values repeated and repeated. So our graph is going to repeat. And it's going to repeat every 2 pi, because that's the length it takes to go around that unit circle. Now also notice that these heights correspond to the height of my function. So what we're doing is we're graphing all of these heights, but laying them out in a line. And we can do the same thing with cosine of x, but so our x is again our angle, and cosine of x is our width, or our x-coordinate of our unit circle. So we have a width of 1 at 0 degrees. We have a width of square root of 3 over 2 at pi over 6. At pi over 4, we have a width of 1 over square root of 2. At pi over 3, we have a width of 1/2. And at pi over 2, we have a width of 0. So we can keep doing the same thing. I'm just going to pick a few more points. 3 pi over 4 gives us negative 1 over square root of 2. Pi gives us negative 1. 5 pi over 4 gives us negative 1 over square root of 2. 3 pi over 2 gives us 0. And 7 pi over 4 gives us 1 over square root of 2. And then we're back to 2 pi gives us 1. So if we graph these points, we get a graph that looks like this. And again, we repeat going around every 2 pi. So this will repeat every 2 pi. And remember that now we have this height is our width at each angle.